Hey guys, it's me, Adil, back on Essentially, and today I'm going to be shooting a requested tutorial video on how to make an easy paper Optimus Prime, or basically a Transformer action figure. And yeah, these are all the materials we'll be using. I don't know if I'll need silver as much, but if I do have it. So basically we're going to start off with the cardboard frame and put some color on top later on as we go along. So yeah, let's start with a cardboard box, and we'll start like always with our main body, or the torso. So for the torso I do have a rough plan, so I'm going to use this strip right there. That's the perfect size, I believe. Right, so and then I'm going to fold this into a box kind of shape. Like this. Alright. So that's going to be our main body. I'll be using a stapler because cardboards are tough. You can use glue or tape, whichever you like. Now what I'll be doing with this part is I'll be trimming it down like this, so we can close off the bottom pretty nicely. Just like that. And I'll tape it as well. So that's going to be our abdominal region. Now we need a chest plate, and we'll make another box for that. Sort of like that. I think I'll go with this. Oh, never mind, I'll go with white. So how about I try a different piece? I think before we move on to the chest, let's cut out the legs and the arms so we can make the calculations much quicker and easier. So if we've got body that big, we need the lower legs to be about that large, and then the upper leg to be that big. Alright, so that's the plan. Let's cut that out. And for our hands, we want something similar. We want lower arm to be a bit bigger, about that big, and the upper arm how about this? That's going to be upper arm. We'll make another box for it. Yeah, that's perfect. So yeah, let's cut this thing out. We won't be needing this side for the time being. I won't be needing the top part either, but we will in fact be needing a little bit from that side to make the chest. So probably that big. That'll be our chest. We'll design it later on. This will be our legs, lower legs specifically. Here's our lower arms. And thighs. So I don't know what to do with that right now. Alright, so let's start with our chest plate design. Oh, that's a bit too big. But the plan is to like put it right there like that. So let's shape it up a little bit and cut it out. You've got a square box thing right there. And there's like a slot for the matrix of leadership or anything you want to put in there. And then there's the windows. I think it's the bumper, not the windows. And some more designs right there. I don't know what the back side looks like, but I'm gonna guess it's pretty similar to the front. Alright, so that's the plan. So let me color this and cut it out. Alright, so here it is. The torso I did some designing for as well. I don't know, some random cool mechanical looking thing. And you can add your own type of design, but here's the basic thing that it's supposed to look like. So once you have this, we can readily move on to the arms and the legs. So before we do any of that, let's finish it up and attach it to the body. So I'm just going to simply tape it from the back like that, and for the front I want it to pop out a little bit, so I'll be using a tape roll like this, and I'll be placing it right there. And in case you want it to transform, you can like just do that and it'll just open up like a transformer. So yeah, it's up to you if you want to do that. I just wanted a puffed up chest area, so like that. Now next up we need the hips. So let's make the hips real quick. That'll be our legs. Our hips should be a bit bigger than this. Maybe this. No, that's too small. Maybe we have no choice but to use this piece. Right, so, alright, for the hips, I think we'll just go with this, who cares. What I want to do is just fold this a couple of times. That's twice, thrice, and then 4 times. And then chop it off. And there you have it. So that will be our hip region, so you can adjust it to your liking if you want. so I had just adjusted it. Now what I'm gonna do is give it some designs first. So there will be no on this side, no design there, no design there. This will be our front, this will be our bottom, a little design and more design on this side. So I'll quickly do that, and at the same time I would like to finish the legs as well. So let's see about that. So we'll be using this piece for our arms and legs. I'm guessing this long. Okay, so I'll fold this in half twice. That's a decent size. So we've got 4 parts right there, just like that. 2 of these will be the upper arm, 2 of these will be the thighs. So yeah, I'll quickly design all of these and I'll see you again when it's done. Alright, so I made these tiny upper arms and thigh areas, and also these silver paintings which I will roll around them, and this hip area. So once I've done this, I'll move on to the legs. So I thought I'd just share how to make the legs and the lower arm real quick. So it's pretty much the same technique as the main body. You just take a piece of this, right, and then you can fold it in half twice if this is the correct size, and there you have it. You have a box. Now that box looks pretty much like a leg to me, so I'll be using that as a leg. And for the designing, I think I will use some blue A4 and wrap it around, and do the same for the arms as well, right? So I'll see you when all of that is done. Alright, so we're pretty close to finishing up. I just wanted to show you guys that you can make tiny hands like these, right? So you can attach like toy guns to it and tape it in there, or you can add hands or whatever you like, right? And so I made this trapezius kind of shape. It was a box initially, so why I did this was because I wanted to add the hands right there like this. Right, so there's the hand, and then I wanted to fold it and tape it just like that. So we've got some tiny arms right there. Do the same for the other side, and after that we are ready to assemble the whole thing together, except for 2 more things, which is going to be the accessories and designs, and one last thing is going to be our head, I mean his head. And after that, this project is done for. I actually enjoyed making this one a lot, these stuff. So if you want to go through how I did this, well, there isn't a way to look back because I didn't record any of those. Either way, so let's start by attaching all of these together. So the first thing we want to do is add the hands, attach the hands together, so just like that. Actually right up front, I think that'll look cooler. Alright, so we have our hand. I also added these Autobot logos in the arms, and I think they turned out all right. And the other arm. Now let's attach the legs together. For the legs, you want to go from the behind instead of the front, like that. Oops, not there, wrong place, right over there. And do the same for the other leg. Perfect. I want to redo this one as well. There it is. Alright, so that's much better. Now let's attach the legs to this hip area. Just like that. I think one of the legs is longer, so I'm gonna have to trim this one down a little bit. Okay, so there's a tape stuck to my finger. So to attach the legs to the hip, you just add pieces of tape like this. From front and from the back. Takes a couple of tries to get it just right. Alright, one leg in place. Now let's go for the other leg. Alright, so the legs are in place, so I will just add more tape and secure it forever. And one final piece going through the entire crotch, so just to make it more secure than ever. just like that. Alright, so now we can add the entire thing to our body. So I'll take a piece of tape, I'll slide it through, grab it from the other side, and then bam, like that. So I can just simply place it wherever I want and put the tape down. There you go. So the legs have been attached successfully. Oh well, there's a little error right there. Need to fix that. Okay. Nope, not yet. So I'll quickly fix it and add the hands. Alright, so took another 30 minutes to make this head as well. It's a pretty basic head. Designed it using some blue paper. Right. The color has to be perfect, by the way, otherwise it kind of looked off in the beginning. And I also added these tiny booster things, these antennas or pipes, whatever you call them, and the legs, golden legs. And finally I can attach this thing, I mean the head, right there. So I've got a triangular piece sticking out right there. This action figure has to probably be my most time consumed action figure video I've made ever. It took like almost 2 hours just to get to this point. I'll add one more piece of tape. Alright, there you go. That's about all I need to do. Maybe I could add some lines at the top right there. Okay, so that's about it for this video. Our Optimus Prime Transformer action figure is all done. So you can move his legs sideways, ankles, hands, and you can also give him a gun like this. So yeah, that's about it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you got some inspiration to do some paper crafts, especially a Transformer action figure. And if you did, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment down below what should I do next in the next video, and share my videos. Thank you, bye bye.